Hi guys, and welcome back to NyNy Chronicles. And today we have NyNy with us. Nala, Nala. All right, guys, she is back to doing what she does best, relaxing in her bed. So, Sophie, what is the topic for today?
So today we're gonna speak about a topic, Caribbean, what dog mom have to face with Caribbean parents. Do you understand that?
Explain a little bit more.
Meaning, your parents would have say, yeah, spend more money on a dog.
Oh, that kind of topic. Okay. All right. So it should be a very interesting topic today.
People judge how much love, time, and money you put into a dog.
That's true.
Are you ready?
As ready as can be.
Alright. So the first question is, have you ever been judged for being a dog mom?
Every day.
Expound.
Every day. Like my friend will say, you need to spend money upon me, you can't adapt me, I waste money upon dog, and dog can't help me if me sick. Oh, and the one that upset me the most, me need to go breed. They're gonna pick me and them things there. It really irks me because you don't know my relationship with my dog. I know your money I spend upon my dog. It's total my business with me and my dog. But I get it every day. I get it from family, friends, people who don't even know me and Nyla business. But it's me buy things in my dog. Me I waste money.
But the point that you brought up that what you say again? You need to go have a child. Honestly, for that, people need to stop saying that saying because they don't know what a female is going through.
Exactly.
They don't know if they tried multiple times, what is happening with their reproductive system. So people just need to be cautious of what they say at times. Tell me, I've asked you this already. What's the craziest thing a family member have ever said about your relationship with Nyla?
The craziest thing, other than the many figure breed or many figure my mother and grandparent, pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. It's always related to a fertility
issue.
Comment. You understand? And I'm not afraid of saying it. It's not that I do not want a child, as I've said to you. It's just that circumstances occurred in my life and it hasn't happened. Not saying Nyla is replacing the child that I would want.
But to kind of contest you, it seems that you're making Nyla replace.
But I am pouring my love into Nyla.
You're pouring everything.
Love takes into consideration everything in terms of emotional, financial, and I think as a young woman, and I think we've had this discussion, that when you look at today's generation, a lot of them are opting out of having children. I would still want to have a child. I do not know if it is on the books, but I'm tired of people who does not understand my situation, who does not understand what I've gone through, to keep throwing fertility in my face because of my relationship with Nyla.
But just to state many pins, it's not that no, for young women don't want to have children. What you see, they want to be established now.
Yeah, they're focusing on themselves.
So they're focusing on
careers and building themselves,
schooling, everything, and then they will have a child.
Some of them directly said they do not want to have kids.
Yeah, but
it's not like back in the days where probably our parents, they had to start having kids at a certain age, or even I know friends that I've gone to school with, they have 3, 4, 5 kids already. You understand? I have a brother who he and I are 1 year apart, and he's have like 14 people. You understand? So this generation now, if they have a kid, it's probably one.
One or two.
One or two, but not this whole heap. And some of them definitely said they do not want to have kids.
Yeah, but they said that and then catch them 5 years down the road.
Yeah.
So, who judged the most? Parents, aunties, or friends?
You know, sometimes it's not even your friends or your family, or people who don't even know you
or associate with you.
All right, because you see, when I held Nala's first birthday party, right, and like we were at work and we were talking about it, you know, me and some, I'm not charging them at work. This girl and me and I don't even talk. I don't talk to this girl, you know, and she take it be a problem to her. But because I was in the workplace, I couldn't answer her how I wanted to answer. Because I say, I feel money, I feel dog. Why is it your problem? You understand? And this is a girl who have 5 with 5 different men. You understand? So yes, friends do make their snark comment, you know, the whole got a pitney and stuff, and when me a weird pan, and I'm like, me a weird pan thunder for all.
So in my estimation, friends, you would say.
Yeah. Me. My mother does not have an issue with my love for Nyla and my relationship with Nyla. You understand?
Really?
She has not said it in like
no,
word. She has not said a word for it. No, she has not come a word for it and say you need to go have a child or we are weapon. You understand? Or matter too much with that. She has not said that. You understand? Any other family member, they know they can't utter them out. Come we answer them. You understand? So it's mostly like friends and people who do not have an opinion in my life and in Nyla's life trying to have an opinion.
Have you ever hidden something you bought for Nyla because you knew people would make sarcastic comments or comments in general?
All right. I hide things from my mother. Not that I know that she will make a comment, but because she'll go say, you buy something again? You know, and stuff. So I would hide the bag until I know that she's not looking. We carry it in.
But then eventually she's gonna see that.
Eventually she see, but she'll probably feel like a long time I have it. Because you know, Nyla have her closet, right? So I would just put it in there and then look at my take out one of her thing out of it. But I have not really bought anything that anybody, because like whatever I buy for my dog is for my dog. I will show you and you know mommy will see it. Sometimes I will show her something. Sometimes if it's like excessive, I hide until it come out of the closet.
Yeah, she still know anyway.
Yeah.
But I think we touched this point. What's one comment that annoys you and you said it?
Mm-hmm. I know that, like, all right. So mommy will have a problem with me buying Nyla a lot of stuff. But then if we're going out, she like, you buy anything for socks? You know, I'm like, so me not buy for now, but must buy for socks. You know, and I would say, yes, mommy, I buy for socks. Or if an event is coming from mommy, I need to get something for Nyla. She said, make sure say remember to buy for socks. Remember, with all the previous dogs that I had, I never used to do this. Mm-hmm. So there was no dressing up. There was no brand for the dog. There was no lifestyle for the dog. You understand? But with Nyla, I have made a turn in my life. It's a turning point. It's a difference. You know, and suffice to say, socks is reaping some of those benefits of this era of me being a dog mom.
But that's why some persons might say that you're using the dog to replace a child. I go back to that point.
Possibly. I am not going to dispute it. I'm not disputing it.
You're doing everything
that I would have done for a perhaps.
We have discussed this earlier. Mm-hmm. What's the most money you have spent on Nyla? I think it's the surgery.
I think it's a surgery. The surgery would have been the most expensive one, which was the 30,000 that covers everything: surgery, medication, and boarding.
Did anybody ever said that was expensive?
That was my business.
So do you ever question yourself for spending so much money?
Listen, the little $10 and $15 I spend on Nyla, that's not nothing. You understand?
Yeah, but people say every make a muckle, so
Every make
the
a
10 or
muckle.
$15
But then,
US could have done something.
but then if you look at it, I bought the stuff them for her that I'm yet to show you the life vest came and everything. I bought that, when was that? Last month? I haven't bought anything else. So see, I do not spend every month. It has to be something why I purchase. And I think Nala has more than enough clothes now. And she has the necessity because she has interchangeable beds. I got the life vest that she needed. So I don't need to buy anything for now.
Yeah, but for me and what I observe, you have been buying a lot of clothes and stuff. But what Nyla needs most is, what do you call it?
Harness. But so it's not every time I buy a harness in it. I buy harness. If I buy 2 dress, I buy harness. Since this, guys, me I beg you now. If anybody know anybody who sell good harness, let me know. Since June, or 5 harness now, or 4. Just for the month of June, 4 harnesses Nella has destroyed. Me don't know if I put her in a chain. Me just can't figure it out.
You need to buy the thinner harvest, not the thin, but the ones with the strap. You're buying the cloth ones.
No, you see the ones with the straps? When she lay down and she's comfortable, she turn her body and she bite here.
What should do it with the cloth ones?
And she bite everything. So I don't know what to do, Sophie. I don't know what to do with the harness them. Just wanna have nothing to walk with.
True. So my next question, would you do this again?
With another dog?
No. Like spend this amount of money.
On another dog?
Like in another life, in another dog.
No.
Another, if something come up.
If what?
If another event come up for Nyla.
Well, we know that Nyla's birthday is in October, and while we're not gonna do a big thing, we'll probably just order her a pet friendly cake and just little small decor and that. But we did the first was a big one, and none if you do all of that for the second, as you say.
Because people always say, why spend on a dog? But people spend on things they love. So you're saying, not you're saying, but it's quite evident that you're really in love
with my dog?
With Nyla.
With Nyla? Yes, I am. Alright. Have you ever seen these guys with, shall I want them who drive Hondas? Them spend pan them car? Like dirt can't catch them car? They wash them car like every day? You wash your car like nearly every week. If Sophie wash her car, no one rain start fast. Sophie start to char. You under people have a thing with no cars. You see me and my dog. Me love Nyla, and I've said this, and I'm gonna say it, but I've never expounded on it. When you've gone through depression and your mental health is being challenged, some people smoke, some people drink, some people go crazy. Nyla was my outlet.
I think you have something.
You understand? So maybe I got attached because of what I was going through. I latched on because guess what? It's unconditional love. She belongs to me, so nobody can come and take her from me. She will not get up and leave me. Yeah, nobody can come and say, "Hey, I'm my dog." That you're mad. So perhaps yes, I project, but a lot of people out there, Sophie, having to deal with mental issues and stuff. Some people have lots of cats. Some people have snakes. Some people have rabbits. Some people have birds. People use animals as a coping mechanism. For me, it's Nyla.
So, do you think people judge you because they don't understand that?
Yes.
That you just
yes, they do not. They think I just have her as a prop, or she is just for social media and all of as a flex. Nyla is not a flex in my life. You see what many psychiatrists would not have accomplished for me when I was going through my depression? Nyla accomplished that. You met me, you saw me when I was going through that, how closed off I was, how shut down I was. And when Nyla came, it wasn't, like I accepted her at first, but when I allowed her to, to be in my space, I started to come out of that dark spot. I started to be light. I started to,
be light and stay home.
Be light and stay home. But I'm still light, and this that we're doing, I would have never done. You understand? So I do have Nyla to thank for taking me out of that place that I was in.
So growing up, what sort of pet culture you had around you?
We had dogs, we had goats, we had parrots.
That's all like country.
Yes, it was. You understand? From a child, I had dog. Remember I told you that I had Tiny, then I had Teeth, then I had Avon. So those were my 3 first set of dogs, excluding from Kyle come down.
Yeah, as a child.
Yeah.
So were the dogs allowed inside? No, I don't think so.
No. Back in those days, dogs were not. No.
Did they get bats regularly?
Once in a blue moon. The others, Tiny and I don't think Teeth would ever bathe. Tiny, mommy used to bathe Tiny for me because I was a kid back then. But when I got Avon would get her a regular bathe with her silver tone shampoo. And
Avon was a mongrel.
Yeah. Avon was the Jamaican terrier that I rescued and turned her into.
But normally people don't really bathe
their dogs.
Mongrels.
But Avon came and I took her in, and let me show you how she caught the black conscience. So Avon got her every 2 weeks bathe, man, with her silver tone, and she get her powder and everything.
Oh, so you're a dog lover friend.
Yeah, man.
Mongrels not really bathe.
Mongrel bathe. That's what I said. Teeth was the brownie kind of dog.
So
and she'd never get in a bed. Tiny was the, Tiny, them shaggy dog there, them shaggy dog.
Shaggy mongrel.
Shaggy mongrel. Mommy used to bathe Tiny for me because I was young then, going to prep school.
But Tiny was a shaggy one?
Yes.
So now the prejudice. So in bed pretty dog
and stuff. But then when Avon came and I had to nurse her, I had to love her back to life and nurture her. She started getting her regular bath and her powder and everything, and she get her iron and she get her vitamins. So she come back.
Did you? Oh yeah, but you mentioned vitamins. Did you actually visit the vet? Do you remember your mother visiting the vet, or you guys just go to a drugstore and just bought these stuff?
We went to drugstore and bought the stuff.
So you didn't actually?
No.
You didn't have the card and
no.
All the
only from Kyle come down. Kyle come down start going to vet.
Okay, so you guys self-prescribe medication for the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
These dogs, though, were they pets or security?
Avon was a pet. She used to be like on the veranda and all that. I still hate how Avon died though. Sorry. So Avon was a pet. Teeth used to wander from yard to yard and thief up people's stuff, thief up people's egg. Country dog. Tiny, Tiny, go where you want to go.
Go where?
Anywhere you walk into. If you walk from your Tante Linstead, Tiny the back of you, and then something there. So they weren't really guard dogs. But my aunt, oh Jesus, my aunt had Ratty. They had Dobermans.
Yeah, but your dogs must have in the nights when you guys gone to bed. You know, you walk past a mongrel in the night. Rawr! One bag of noise. So they were pets.
They were pets. You're not a sound out of them unless the other dogs in the community will make noise.
Oh.
So then the dog that went time, then go for sleep, then sleep.
All right. My next question is: do you think our generation changed the way dogs are treated?
Of course, holy.
We kind of mentioned that
In the first episode.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it definitely. Society has, and this is what I'm saying. Society has changed how we view dogs, how we market dog products and everything. So for people still looking at dogs as
just a dog,
you know, it tells me how close-minded you are. I am not using my dog as a prop or a flex, but at the same time, I recognize the purpose of her. I recognize that, yes, she's a dog and society has changed. Now we go to dog shows. Now we do dog events. Now we buy and import dog treats and dog stuff. Before, the tonic could come here, could chicken back. That the one pot of turn come here last for a week.
Or like a kid name of them.
You understand? I cannot recall our dog meat. I can't recall ever giving Nala turn corn milk since I've had her. And Nala is 20 months now.
When you're specific though, with 20 months, you see, this is reference back to a child. Now it's 20 months. Normally, almost 2. Oh God.
So, and she has not. There's certain things I have not given her. Not that she's too better for cornmeal. You understand? Because mommy has turned cornmeal with coconut milk and chicken. You know, the take off the meat off of the chicken and turn it give sucks. But Nala has not experienced that as yet.
No, they can't make her.
They can't make her smart. But we make turn cornmeal.
You know?
We can't turn cornmeal. I prefer ask mommy. So you still need your grandma. Just like when you have a child, there's certain things you need.
But this is the highlight. Nala is your child.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Yeah.
Are modern dog parents doing too much? I know you're not going to say. I know your answer already. It's going to be no.
Some people do way more than me, Sophie. Some people do way more than me. So I'm not even touching the scale. Some people do way.
We're on the scale though.
But I'm on the scale.
You're not off the scale.
I'm not off the scale. I'm not off the scale, but I'm my little weight not tipping it.
1 to 5.
Where am I on the scale? Probably like a 2. So I'm
2.5 to me.
2.5 is balancing the scale.
You're balancing scale, I see. You go on Walmart and shop and bring down these fruit things whenever,
which you have benefited from.
2. Like 16 come in the box and I got 2. Do the math.
We need to buy some more though. Because time is getting hot and she need those apple sauces.
Some pedigree sauce and this and that. I've been away. Oh, I'm walking through Walmart. Oh, forget that. Forget call me, let me see.
Yes.
And your partner says that's can't do the dog thing. But I'll finish. Nuts and can't do the dog thing, but you are invested in that person 100% already, and vice versa the person is.
Alright. This is how that situation would work. You see, if I don't have a dog already, then I will say, okay, I'm not gonna get a dog. But you see, if a person is coming now to join my family, because Nyla is family. So if he wants to join this family and he's telling me that she needs to go,
he's not really telling you that thing. I'm just gonna say
him not do the dog thing. Well, we're gonna have a.
Is there some sort of deal breaker you would do?
Alright. It will have to be a situation where me and my dog stay over here, but I will come to you. I just say go. What would happen now is if he show up at my place and Nyla and I are having a moment and him feel like he might get jealous of that. Then I'm gonna make him head lick him and him lick my dog or kick my dog.
That was kind of my next question. Like, can somebody compete with your dog for attention?
But him say him not like him can't do the dog thing, and I have tried my best to not have him and Nyla in the same space. So if you show up at my yard, that is Nyla's space, and expecting say me I'll give up that time, you don't let him say a dog, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I have kept you and Nyla apart. I give you your time. We come by you, we go out, we do everything. Nyla stay home with me. When I'm home, I'm with Nyla. When I'm with you, I'm with you. You show up unannounced at my place and see me with Nyla and I come and make a fuss over it, may you go have it out.
No, but the person probably show up. Yeah, no, hear the scenario now, but I don't know my choice. Scenario is person shows up. How about something for your roses? I'm just
No
dropping it
problem.
off.
I will come outside to you.
Nyla comes and
Nyla's gonna wanna investigate and see who it is. That's a dog. And I will say Nyla go inside. And I'll go out because he cannot cross the gate.
alright, that makes sense.
But my thing is if him raise him hand to lick or if he use him foot.
We did not ask that question. Or
No, but
I did not ask that question,
Okay.
but you're clearly making it clear. Okay. All right. So we have reached the rapid fire question section. So here are these questions. Just answer quickly.
Okay.
Have you ever looked at your dog and said, "You're expensive"?
Yes.
You can expound on that. You're not answer that. So
Yes.
every day.
Every day.
Do you have an unlimited budget for your dog?
No. It's have to be no matter what, I limit myself. Like unless it's an emergency, like you know, her surgery, I didn't know how much it was, but for regular everyday stuff, I'm not passing $20 what I spend.
Indoor or outdoor dog?
Depends. Can be both indoor and outdoor.
Dog and furniture?
No.
That no answer quick still.
I do not allow Nyla on the sofa. Nor on the table. Nyla goes on them. So don't say me take and put up on them.
No, but you jump up and
If I am in the if I am in the chair, you know this.
Let me this. Perfect example.
Sophie, you know, if I'm in the chair, if I'm in the sofa laying down and Nyla is half her leash, Nyla see me as this big gimmick for ramping, jump on me and all of that, and
what are they doing?
Nyla, stop it, stop it.
No, for real.
You understand? Nyla will see something on the table and she will jump from sofa up onto the table to get whatever.
But
just
you're not reprimanding the dog properly.
I reprimand her.
Sometimes, as I say, stop it. How the dog will get you?
So,
Nyla, stop it.
Nyla bones are so tiny. She can't take a good slap.
Yeah.
But you know, the funny thing is this, right? When mommy talk to her,
she move,
you know. So me she have strength for because she knows well, maybe she get away with stuff. But when mommy talk to her, yo, my girl move it, actually tap her nice. Grandmas, man. Can you do grandmas, you know? Grandmas.
Would you cancel your trip for a dog? Yes. Sorry, I answered that for you.
Which trip? To go overseas? No, she aboard her backside. Me aboard her. Me is taking flight. Me is taking flight.
So, in my estimation, people really judge what they're not connected to. What you think about that?
It's true.
Or does people just judge overall?
Then, alright. They don't, because you have people who have dogs, but they believe that a dog should be outside chain up. You understand? Not saying they don't love their dogs, but they wouldn't go the lengths I've gone to for my dog. But then you have those who they don't know nothing about dogs in the first place. But then they want to have an opinion. They want to run off their mouth. You understand? You don't know nothing, shut your mouth up.
Yeah, but people will always say stuff. Wrong or right?
People will always talk. And it always say, drink water, mind your business. You don't know.
That talk come about your
You drink water, mind your business.
Yeah, but you make it sound like it's an old, folks saying, drink water, mind your business.
Because
I'm going to drink water, mind
my business, yes. You see, if I don't, I know people who have a lot of cats. I do not question why she have a lot of cats.
Yeah,
that is her. Who, me?
Maybe ask.
Because let me tell you.
Have you ever smelled cat feces?
No, Sophie.
So me a question, if you avoid 6 cats. Why have so
So
much
if you have
fun?
more than 2 cats, I will eat that.
We're gonna put 6.
No, so if you have more than 2 cats. Because cats will mess in places where you can't even see until you start smell it.
Then when we get no disrespect
to cat moms
owners.
or cat dads or cat owners, we are not bashing y'all. Do not think that, because we love all kind of animals. I just prefer dogs. But with back to your questions, if they're not, and you still have those who love cats, who are cat parents, but they still love dogs. You understand? And like I said, you have a lot of people, you know what they call those emotional support animals? A lot of people have these animals as emotional support animals. Nala may not be a certified emotionally support dog or, personal for me. Because trust me, she give me anxiety in some days too. So, but she has helped me with
your depression.
My depression.
And that's good.
Yes.
Congratulations, you overcome that hurdle.
Yes. When stop taking the meds and something that, and just use my dog. Mm-hmm. So what's the next one? Because I know you guys have some trick questions for me now. Come. Next trick question.
What's the craziest thing somebody has ever asked you about your dog?
If me beard with my dog.
Who asked that now?
One dude. Sorry. One dude asked me this.
So what was your response? Honest response.
Honestly.
Not for YouTube, but TV?
Because of the environment I was in, I couldn't answer. But your girl have some face there. But just give him another face. Because of all the questions you could ask them. Where did my dog? I mean, I get asked if I sleep with my dog. No, I do not sleep with Nala. Nala has her own beds. And she has her cage, her luxurious cage. I don't need to sleep with Nala. But bed with the dog?
Because some people do it like, I'm not sure if it happens in Jamaica, but you have overseas where you watch TLC and you might see these things happening, so people just think it's all around. So people sleep with them dog.
So my dog is that there's nothing wrong with sleeping with a dog. Huh? I see people do it. I can't do it.
That's too much hair though.
Sophie, Nala ain't got half the hair as you're making it out to be.
Nala sheds a lot.
Paris had more hair than Nala.
Never fly, so.
Aisha had more hair than. Fly, so. No, never fly because those were different breed, but they had more hair. Aisha was a Pekingese mix. Her hair used to grow long. If Sock's hair grow up, Sock's have more hair than Nala.
Sock's curly.
But it's because Sock's is the poodle, so his hair is curly.
And then it don't shed.
It don't shed like that because
so don't tell me that.
It's just because she sheds a lot because of the Pomeranian.
She sheds every 5 minutes to me.
Like every other week she going through a shedding phase.
So when you look, you see hair all over.
And that's why I try to brush her so often. I try to brush her to control it, but then there are days weeks when she just starts shed and I can't control it. But the bathing with my dog, no, I'm not going that far. I'm not going that mad. So guys, that's it for us on episode 6 of NyNy Chronicles. Give your dog a treat for us and
a hug.
A hug.
Stay tuned, guys.
So click,
share,
and subscribe and turn on your notification.
Also, if you're here for the first time, welcome.
Welcome.
And if you're returning, thank you for watching.
Thank you for always joining us for NyNy Chronicles. Bye, guys.